So I just did a test run before going out. I'm hoping I have a ride to bring me home. I'm hoping that one of the doctors schedules a CT so I don't have to really go through so much difficulty. But most of all, I have to get there and I gotta get home. And if you fall down at the bus stop and you can't get up in time, the bus won't pick you up. If you fall down on the way in the middle of the road, oh no, they can't do that. If you fall down on the side of the road while trying to get to the bus stop, nope, won't work either. So there's so many things that can go wrong. So there's a convenience store right up the street on the same side of the road as me, but I would have to take a bus, and it's not busy. There's no 8 lines of traffic or anything, no. So I said, before I go out, let's get the milk, crackers, and cat food. I have no money for this, by the way, so I literally just took it out of rent. The money that I would have had for rent. I don't have much. I don't. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm supposed to be getting 2 more checks, but that's not going to happen. They owe me money too. It's just all a shit show. My boss says he's going to send me what he owes me, but the fact that I didn't get paid in the first place, that's a problem. But anyway, so I tried to go down. It didn't go well. Nope. No, it really affected my mental health. I was in the dirt, crouching too much. I couldn't stay up for more than a couple minutes. When crossing the road, it didn't go well. The guy tried to rip me off, the cashier. He tried to overcharge too. He tried to charge $5 for a $2 item. So then I had to tell him, no, if that's the case, put it back. Oh, no, I made the no, just put it back. I don't want to buy that here. Just please. How much is the total? Okay. Thank you. Yep, I know I'm squatting. I'm gonna be right back up. Just give me a second. Mm-hmm. Cards in. Password. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to fall. I know, sir. I'm shaking. I know. I'm having trouble. Okay. Cards out. Okay. Squat. Put my stuff together. Try to get up out of the door. Squat. Lean up against the railing while squatting. Now there's 3 stairs. There's 3 stairs I gotta go down. But now I'm squatting at the top of this, and there's cement too. And there's a railing. So I use the cane, I use the railing, I prop myself up, I do 1 step, two, oh, ping. Okay, I fall on the second step, and I just crouch so I don't end up hitting my head or anything. And then I just do a weird little crouch walk, what I call a crouch walk. Sometimes I have to crawl on 4 hands and knees, but with the GI hurting so much, that's not even possible now. Now, normally people in my condition after 25 years of shaking get a little more help than I have. But you got to keep in mind, nobody wants to take responsibility for what happened to me. And at age 7, I spoke up. I was stupid. I was a stupid 7-year-old. I had no idea if I told the truth about what happened to me that my mother would try to cover it up and hurt me. I had no idea that was a thing. I didn't know that humans were the most dangerous creature on earth. I didn't know humans would be very happy to do something like that. I had no clue my mother, had this weird disease where she liked to nurse illegally and play doctor. I had no idea that she had no concern of the side effects or the dangers of the medications and some of the extra medications she was trying to give me. I had no idea of any of these things. So my mother was free to just cover up, move me to Texas, move me to New Mexico, move me to Maine, move me, just move me, doctor, doctor, poison, 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 doctor, 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 tell, lies, 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 everywhere. By the time I was 13, I was so screwed up, so fucked up, so twisted, so brainwashed, and so physically weak and sick that I couldn't eat, I couldn't move proper, I would shake. Now, during summer, I did much better. But if you ever saw me during winter outside, people knew. And don't forget, when I was on these drugs, like at age 10, 7, people would come up and be like, is he depressed? Is he sad? No, I'm on drugs, guys. I'm 7 and I'm on drugs. I'm looking at the floor to try to find a good place to curl up in. And so now, at 31, I'm still trying to get this medical care. 25 years. Now, before 19, that is my mother. That is all my mother. You can't blame the doctors. You can't blame the system. My mother was manipulating, lying, drugging, moving me around. You really can't blame the doctors if the mother is changing you from state to state, doctor to doctor, and lying and manipulating. A doctor's only as good as the information you give them. But from 23 to 31, and from age 5 all the way up to when we left for Texas, they have no excuses. And don't forget, even when we went to Texas, New Mexico, everywhere, it wasn't like this was a secret. That's why my mother went in the turbo drive and the drugging me and covering this up and moving me. She would have never moved to Texas. But I spoke up at the doctors about this. When the doctor asked me if I had any allergies or any illnesses or anything like that, and they were talking at the doctor's office, I said yes. I was given a handful of medications, and I lost my vision. The Batman show went fuzzy. I couldn't talk. I couldn't see. I couldn't move. It was like I lost all my senses. I crawled over to a pile of newspapers and passed out. And I tried to describe that over and over and over and over and over. It's traumatic. It will never get out of my head. I mean, come on. I lost my body. Somebody stole my body that day. I was normal, and then something happened, and I woke up different for the rest of my life. Of course, that's going to stick in my head. I had my health stolen from me, and you don't forget that.